Are you ready to take your business to the next level and make the money you want so that you can create the impact you desire? Then you're in the right place. It's possible to run a successful business built around your life. Get ready for a little bit of tough love and a whole lot of strategy to grow your business without sacrificing your sanity. If you're ready to get out of your own way and step into the role of CEO, then let's go. I'm Amy Traw, and this is the Motivated CEO Podcast. What words come to mind when you think of social media in terms of your business? I asked this question recently, and the responses I got are ones that I hear so often when working with clients. It's draining. It's exhausting. It feels like a waste of time. Endless content creation, dancing, going viral, filters. Every single business owner has thoughts and feelings about social media. Does it work? Should I be spending my time creating endless content? Well, my opinion is no. You really don't need to be spending near as much time as you are on social media. And here's why. We do not own our social media platforms. We do not own the content that we add to these platforms. So what we're doing, we're on this constant hamster wheel of creation, of doing all of the things, when the reality is, and this will may sting a little bit, that if you're not able to sell to the people that are in your audience, if you're not getting conversions from social media, why do you think having more people, more followers is going to magically solve your problem? I know that stings a little bit. But when I heard this little nugget of wisdom, and I wish I could give credit to whoever said it, but when I heard this, it was a game changer. Because so often as entrepreneurs, we're using social media and relying on social media for discoverability. We end up basing our worth off of the amount of likes, comments, followers, shares, all of the things. But are we really taking the time to nurture, to build relationships, to humanize our brand? That is at the core of what, as business owners, we need to be leveraging social media for, versus trying to get more followers, more likes, more comments, all of those things. This is especially true if you have an in-person service that you provide. I like to reflect on my very first business when I had a professional home organizing company. I would go into people's homes locally, help them declutter, help them reclaim their time and space for what mattered most. And I will tell you, I wasn't getting clients off of social media. Yes, hear me out. I do think that as a business owner, you should have social media, but for a very different reason, not for discoverability, but in order to humanize your brand, because people buy from people. So instead of chasing more followers, more likes, all of those things that we're constantly stressing about, what if you actually massively served those that are already there, started engaging? And I've noticed this too over the past few weeks. I haven't been posting much, maybe twice a week, maybe. But what I've been doing is very, very intentionally engaging with those that are following me, just showing them some love. And you know what it's done? It's boosted my reach. I'm engaging to humanize my brand because at the end of the day, people buy from people. Now, I'm not going into the DMs and pitching people. What I'm doing is I'm just building relationships. I am being a human. I am attracting those who go, oh, yeah, she has those beliefs. I have those beliefs too. She doesn't like filters. Guess what? I'm sick and tired of seeing people that use filters as well. And the power of relationships when you're growing a business is massive. Because when you make someone feel seen, heard, validated, what do? Then they naturally do the marketing for you. We always forget about the power of word of mouth. That is something that will never go away. And typically, word of mouth advertising, word of mouth referrals are one of the best ways to get aligned clients into your world. It's those warm recommendations. It's not hoping that you go viral on social media so you can get a whole bunch of followers into your world. Maybe if you're a social media marketer, maybe if you're an influencer, that's a road you want to go down. But for the vast majority of us, no. How are we positioning ourselves in front of our ideal audience? People will go on social media to see, are you legitimate? Do you really have a business? They'll kind of creep on you, right? I mean, we do it as consumers all the time. I do this too. But what I'm really going on social media for is to see, do I like this person? Do they resonate with me? What are their thoughts? What are their beliefs? Is this a good fit? Because as humans, we're constantly evaluating, assessing, and seeing, okay, right now, is this the best investment for me? And the unfortunate reality is in the online space, there has been a lot of there have been so many tactics out there that are just cringy, right? Like, I don't care how much you make. I don't care like what you're doing. All of this income-based marketing that keeps happening, what it's doing is it's holding so many incredible entrepreneurs back from stepping outside of their comfort zone, from doing the things, from really creating that impact and that ripple effect, because they get in their heads and feel less than because they're not making $100,000, six figures, 10K weeks, 10K days. All of these numbers have been taken out of context. And so we're left feeling less than that, oh my gosh, like I'm not there yet. And that is the key word, yet. I am not there yet. But at the end of the day, you need to take the time to quiet the noise and realize that your goals are your goals. Stop adopting everyone else's goals as your own. What do you truly want? What fulfills you? Because when you know the answer to this, that's when you start to create an impact. That's when you become a change maker and create that ripple effect, because again, it goes back to you have the solution to the problem that someone has. I know that I say it all the time, but I mean that. I really do. That you have so much that you bring to the table, but you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head because you're comparing yourself to everyone out there on social media. And yesterday I heard a fabulous quote. It was like one of those mic drop moments. I heard it on a podcast and I had to write it down. And the host of this, he even said, he's like, I didn't come up with this. He's like, I don't know who did. So again, I'm going to continue to research and try and figure it out. But it was, I would rather be disliked for who I am versus being loved for someone I'm not. Oof, right? But isn't that the case? That's when we lean into our authenticity, who we are, be willing to be misunderstood by a few to impact many. That is when the tables turn. That's when we're not using social media as a way to get discovered, hoping, praying, post and pray to get one like, comment, or share. No, we lean into our superpower, which is who we are at our core as a person, as a business owner, serving and nurturing those that are already in our world, because that is the catalyst to creating that ripple effect. And when your engagement goes up, you're deepening those relationships. So you get out of it what you put into it. You can't just post and hope that people are going to find you one day. Get in front of them. Take the time to ask yourself, where are my clients? Where are my clients? Because again, when I was in organizing, yes, they were online, but they were not discovering me online. They were discovering me because I would donate gift baskets. I donate bundles of my services to auctions, high ticket auctions in my area. It was from collaborations with aligned industries, realtors helping clients declutter before their home goes up for listing. So many different avenues exist. Your entire marketing strategy should not rely on social media. There are so many opportunities out there, but when you're scrolling social media, you think that that is the only way. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's not. So, what I want you to do this week is take some of these actionable strategies and implement them. Take a day off of social media. I've started unplugging on the weekends, and it has been the most game changing thing ever. And I will tell you, it was hard at first. It was really hard at first because what happened was I found myself picking up my phone just to like check in on Instagram. It was that hit of dopamine. So it takes a while for us to break that habit loop. But I'm telling you what, I do it every weekend now. And it is the coolest thing because what that's allowing me to do is quiet the noise and get back to what is it that I actually want. And I've had some really big ideas come to me during this time where I'm not worried about what everybody else is doing. I'm just staying in my lane, doing what I do best, and growing my business in a way that feels so good, that doesn't rely on social media as the marketing strategy, that allows me just to be me, to show up as me for who I am. And it takes practice. But I am here to tell you that it gets easier. Just like you didn't get on a bike the first time and start riding, this takes practice. But I know that you can do it. I am here cheering for you. And until next time, cheers to making the money you want so that you can create the impact you desire. Are you loving what you're hearing? Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss an episode.